Hello everybody, DCB here, and welcome to another video. Before we start today's video, just another quick catch up as promised on my continuing progression of my SPART plan / goal. I am now down to 12 stone and 6 ounces. That still leaves me about, another 6 ounces before I reach 12 stone, and then I've got to get down to 11 stone 10, and I've got 2 weeks to do that in. Very, very achievable with the rate that things are going and the fact that I am very a lot more active in my day-to-day life. So yeah, that is what is going on with that. So just a little update as promised, because you gotta keep your promises, and that is the focus of today's video: keeping your promises, keeping your word. Now, what do I mean by that? Say you're gonna do something for somebody, or you say that you're going to do something for yourself. There's no point in not doing it. Not only does that reflect badly on yourself in the view of others, but you also let yourself down. By saying that you'll do something and then not doing it, put distrust in your words and in your ability to do any task that may be given to you in the future. It can create disharmony at work and at home, as well as disharmony within yourself. A perfect example of this is how I started today's video. When I first made my SMART plan goal, I said that once a week I would update you people who watch my videos with my progression. And so far, every Tuesday, I have done that. Yes, it may have not been at the same time. I never did give an exact time of when I would do that, but I am still doing it on the day that I said I would do it. Yeah. Another example, if I say I'm going to do something at work, I do it. This gives my work more confidence in me as an employee, and my ability to fulfill that role within that job, which will grant me greater responsibility in that job and will help work towards progression within that company, showing that you're not only responsible, but you're willing and able to do things off your own back, and most importantly, you keep your word, and therefore you are trustworthy. You are trustworthy with tasks. You are trustworthy with responsibility due to your actions of keeping your word, of keeping your promise. Now, of course, there are times where that may be impossible to do. Become ill, or something happens in your personal life that means that you're not able to do that thing. As long as you explain it in a clear and precise way, and it's not a daily recurrence, or weekly recurrence, or monthly recurrence, then that wouldn't have a negative impact, because there is a genuine reason for you not doing it. Great example of this at the moment is you work, or you used to work before the country got locked down, and then you got symptoms of coronavirus. You would call your work and say, look, I'm sorry, I can't come in, I've got symptoms of corona. You get the test, negative, you tell them it's negative, it's positive, you tell them it's positive, and then obviously the action that's needed to be taken from there. But generally, I'm saying that, apart from circumstances beyond your control, you are in control of your own actions and your own words and your own promises. Promising something and failing to keep it puts a negative aspect on yourself, even if that promise is to yourself. In fact, it's worse when the promise is on to yourself, because you failed yourself by not keeping that promise. You've let yourself down. That will lead to possible depression and anxiety due to the fact that you haven't kept the promise to yourself. You're the easiest person to keep a promise to, because you are you. You know, you're not somebody else. Yeah. Yes, when we keep a promise, when we say a promise to somebody else, that other person holds us in accountability to that promise. Why should we be any different to ourselves? Why should we hold ourselves to account for our promises? The greatest example of failed promises to oneself are New Year's resolutions. Promises to yourself for something that you're going to do this year that you didn't do before, or something that you want to improve on that you started to do last year. Normally, within the first month, you will fail that promise to yourself. It's 90% plus that most people fail there or give up on their New Year's Day promise, mainly because it's not specific, it's not measurable, it's not. They don't have the right tools for it, so it's not applicable. They don't have the right bits for it. Basically, it's not a smart thing. You know, they'll say something like, I want to exercise more, or I want to lose weight, or I'm going to learn a new language. Okay, brilliant. Excellent goals. What language do you want to learn? How much weight do you want to lose? How much more exercise do you want to do? What exercise do you want to do? Specifics. Finesse, because for some reason words aren't working today. And when we fail that plan to ourselves, we look badly upon ourselves. We reflect badly on our actions in a negative way. Well, if I can't do this for me, how can I do something else for somebody else? It puts doubt on your own ability to do things, which is why we must, to the best, to every ounce of our ability, do what we say we are going to do. The promises we make to ourselves and others, we must carry out to all our ability. Not the best of our ability, but all of our ability. Every single fibre of our being, we must complete that promise, especially if it's to ourselves. Especially if it's to ourselves. If we don't let ourselves down, it will give us a more positive aspect of ourselves, being like, yeah, I can do this. I can do this. I've done it before. I've done this for myself. I feel better about myself. And now I can help this person. Ooh, I've done it for this person. I've kept my word to this person. I feel good about myself. And that person would be like, oh, I feel good about this person. I feel good about asking them for more help. I might suggest them to a few friends to help with them. Not only will that help you in social situations and improve your contacts and group of people who help influence your life, who you help influence their lives, because if they see you doing well, completing promises not only that you make to them, but to yourself, that will influence them to do the same thing. And that is why it is important to keep the promises you make, to keep your words. Anyway, that's all for today's video. I hope that you found it interesting. As always, please do leave your thoughts in the comments below. As always, if you enjoy the content, please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And please share the videos with people that you believe will find them interesting. And until next one, this is DCB. Knowledge is power if we use it wisely.